America, and this is Kilmer Abrigo Garcia, a man who's been deported in error. But rather than admit the mistake, Trump is doubling down with this post. This is the man, Kilmer Abrigo Garcia, that the courts are trying to save from being deported. He was supposed to be, according to the judge and the Democrats, a wonderful father from Maryland. But then they noticed he had MS13 tattooed onto his knuckles, and lots of really bad stories about his past. This is the gang that is perhaps the worst of them all. What is wrong with our country? Here he is holding a photo of Garcia's knuckles. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, the MS13 has been badly photoshopped onto the knuckles. It's a really obvious fake. But look what happens when Trump is challenged. Is Donald really that arrogant that he thinks people will buy this obvious scam?
He wasn't a member of a gang. And then they looked, and on his knuckles, he had MS-13.
There's a dispute over
that. Wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS13.
It says MS13.
That was Photoshopped. So let me
That was Photoshopped. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. I picked you, Terry, but you're not being very nice. He had MS-13 tattooed.
We'll agree to disagree. I want to move on to something else.
Terry, do you want me to show you the picture?
I saw the picture. We'll
and you think it was Photoshopped? Well,
here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Go look at his hand. He had MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want to turn to Ukraine, sir.
Terry,
I want to get to Ukraine.
No. He had MS as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people no longer believe the news, because it's fake news.
When he was photographed in El Salvador, they aren't there. But let's just go on. They aren't there when he's in El Salvador.
They weren't there, but they're there now, right?
No, but they're in your picture.
Terry.
Ukraine, sir.
He's got MS-13 on his knuckles.
All right.
Okay?
We'll take a look at that.
You do such a disservice.
We'll take a look at that,
Why don't you just say, yes, he does, and, go on to something else?
It's contested.
Absolutely pathetic. Click here for Donald versus egg prices.